Look, the most common sense thing you do to protect the public is to have rational bail laws for violent criminals. This person had a 50-page rap sheet, had just been arrested for felonies, including, as I understand it, attempting to run somebody, his significant other, over with a car, and for bail jumping, Stephanie, and he's released on $1,000 bond. Consider that the distinction between that and Kyle Rittenhouse having a $2 million bond. You wonder what in the world is going on other than Soros-oriented DAs. But that's the first thing you do is you have sensible criminal justice procedures, and that just didn't happen in Wisconsin.
Yeah. And this is something that a lot of us kind of predicted would happen as they began to lower the bonds in places. And we saw this effort. It's a leftist effort. And they were saying that the whole system was disproportionately affecting minorities. But when they lower the bond, that affects everyone. I mean, if you have a low bond, that goes for everyone. And we predicted that there would be a lot of consequences and more crime because of it.
That's absolutely true. And it's happening in urban areas throughout the country, including some cities here in North Carolina, where you have these woke prosecutors responsible for the criminal justice system, and they've decided that bail is inhumane or something. So they let, and it does, it spreads throughout the system. Inevitably, you get to the point where someone says, well, we didn't mean that for violent crimes, and yet it's happening all the time. The revolving door continues to revolve. And if you look on the national level that we're responsible for conducting oversight of in Congress, and they're fascinated with the idea of right-wing domestic violence. But I'm going to tell you, Stephanie, this attack is as bad as any right-wing domestic violence attack in the 20 or 30-year history that they seem to be concerned about. But it is a politicized, agenda-driven way of dealing with the criminal justice system and with societal protection and security, and has resulted in some poor, tragic, horrible killings and maimings of people in that Christmas parade in Waukesha.